One, to blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their life for propagating the holy name of the Lord. Second, to consider the name of demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal or to be independent of the name of Lord Vishnu. Third, to disobey the order of the spiritual master. Four, to blaspheme the Vedic scriptures, the scriptures in pursuance to the Vedic version. Five, to consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination. Six, to give some interpretation to the holy name of the Lord. Seven, to commit sinful activities in the strength of the holy name. Eight, to consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in Vedas as fruitive activity karma kanda. 9, to instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name. 10, to not to have a complete faith in chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachment even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to achieve the desired success of Krishna Prema. Once again, I thank everyone for joining today's Srimad Bhagavatam class. May I know who all joined this morning?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Nanad Pranam. I offer my obeisances to all SML devotees, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Ayan Shah from India.
Hare Krishna, I and Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much for joining and doing all the services. We are very grateful to you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Is there anybody who would like to introduce themselves? Please go ahead.
Hare Krishna Vinitha Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Guru Maharaj, all glories to all the assembled devotees on the call. My humble obeisances to all the devotees. This is Harita from Missouri City, Texas. Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Harita Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining and giving your recitation. And all glories to your services to the group too, Mataji. Welcome to the call. Hare Krishna. Is there anybody who would like to introduce themselves? Please go ahead. Okay. Let's see if Roger is also there on the call. Is not there. Okay, let me chant for some time. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Ayan, will you read the introduction, Ayan? Okay, I'll start the recording. Hare Krishna everyone, welcome to Bhakti Sangha conference call. Today we are very fortunate to have His Grace Shamikrishi Prabhu to enlighten us on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam, 8th canto, 12th chapter, 48th verse. Before I hand over the call to Prabhuji, I request Ayan to take over and give a brief introduction about Prabhuji. Over to you.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Nanupranam. I offer my obeisances to all the assembled devotees. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Here's a brief introduction for our today's speaker. His Grace Shamikrishi Das. Prabhuji is a disciple of our dear Srila Prabhupada, and being a doctor by profession, Prabhuji has done immense services to the devotee community and served the society by donating for lots of projects. For example, he donated the deities in Philadelphia temple, and he made 3,000 temple units that serve as an altar in the villages. Prabhuji also served as temple president of ISKCON New Jersey for 15 years. Recently, Prabhuji has helped in building Radha Gopinath Mandir in Khargon, Madhya Pradesh, and a community of devotees to live around it. Prabhuji is known for his simplicity and humility. Recently, Prabhuji has become an initiating guru in ISKCON. Here goes the brief introduction for Prabhuji. Over to you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Ayan, for your service. Thank you so much for that introduction. I think Prabhuji is not yet joined. I'll continue my chanting. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare.
Ram 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 Hari Hari Krishna Ram Ram Hari Hari Krishna
Hare
Hari
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare.
Ram Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hari
Krishna,
Hari
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare
Hari
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna. Shyama Gauri Mataji. Hare Krishna. Shyama Gauri Mataji, are you there?
Mataji, I have been calling Maharaj Prabhuji, Maharaj. It's not even picking up, Mataji, what to do. And I'm trying to reach out to Krishna Lila Mataji also. She's not picking.
Okay.
We can read the verse, Mataji. You can go ahead.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, Mataji, we can do that. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, we will start. Hare Krishna. Let me start with the prayers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Cheva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Dhirayet Nascha Prayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttamasloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtike Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaaya Cha Nandagopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namah Namah Pankajanabhaya Namah Pankajamaline Namah Pankajanetraya Namaste Pankajangriye. Let me share the verse. Shyama Gauri Mataji, can you read the Sanskrit? I can read the verse, Mataji, and the translation and purport. Okay, anybody else can read the Sanskrit, please?
Can I, Mataji?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yes, Mataji. Seyam gunamayi maya natvam abhibhavisyati maya sameta kalena kalarupena bhagasa.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Translation. The material energy, Maya, who cooperates with me in creation, who is manifested in the three modes of nature, will not be able to bewilder you any longer. Purport. When Lord Shiva was present, his wife Durga was also there. Durga works in cooperation with the Supreme Personality of Godhead in creation, the cosmic manifestation. The Lord Shiva, Lord says in Bhagavad Gita, am I reading yesterday's verse? This was yesterday's verse, right?
Yes, Mataji, today is 41.
41, right? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. I picked up wrong verse. Sorry. Can you read this one?
Shri Shuka Uvacha Evam Bhagavata Rajan Srivatsankena Satkrita Amantrya Tam Parikramya Sagana Swalayam Yayu.
Okay, thank you. Sukadeva Goswami said, O king, having thus been praised by the Supreme Personality who bears the mark Srivasta on his chest, Lord Shiva circumambulated him. Then, after taking permission from him, Lord Shiva returned to his abode Kailasa along with his associates. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur remarks that when Lord Shiva was offering obeisances onto Lord Vishnu arose and embraced him. Therefore, the word Sri Sena is used here. The mark of Srivasta adorns the chest of Lord Vishnu, and therefore Lord Vishnu embraced Lord Shiva while being circumambulated the Srivasta mark and touched Lord Vishnu's bosom. Yeah, I don't know. Bosom. Yeah, what to do? Shama Gauri Mataji, will everybody discuss or will wait for Prabhuji? Did I route on live?
We can have discussion, Mataji.
Okay, Mataji. Okay, anybody want to start the discussion? There are so many senior devotees in the call. I would like to ask them to speak. Prahalad Ananda Prabhu is there. Prahalad Ananda Prabhu, would you like to speak?
Danda Pranam Mataji, thank you very much. And I would like to speak little. Could you please share the...
Yes, I will share the verse for you. Yeah.
Yes, Mataji. Thank you.
Yeah, just give me a minute. I don't know, where is that gone? Okay, yeah, it is here. Thank you, Prabhuji. Will you start with the prayers, Prabhu? I only did
Yes, Mataji.
Bhagavatam prayers with Guru prayers, yeah.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Radha Govinda Swami Namane. Namaste Prabhupadya Devam Gaurvani Pracharine Nirvishesh Punyavadi Gramya Jannistarine. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Gopal Krishna Swami Namane. Prabhupadasya Sahitya Ya Prakasya Vitirya Cha Prachar Krutvan Sadhu Bhagavad-padate Namah. Namah Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine. Om Gyantimirandhasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitan Yena Tasmai Sri Gurvai Namah. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadambayam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavangsha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Sri Vishakam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinbandhu Jagatpate Gopesh Gopika Kant Sri Radha Kant Namostute Tapta Kanchan Gaurangi Radhe Brinda Vaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. Bhaja Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Jai Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya Ashtotar Sat Sri Samadabhai Charanarvind Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada ki jai Anantpuri Vaishnavin ki jai Namacharya Sri Haridas Thakur ki jai प्रेम से कहो श्री चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तरुन की जाए श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गौ गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंज गिरिवर्धन की जाए श्री वृंदावन धाम की जाए श्री नवदीप धाम की जाए गंगा माई की जाए यमुना माई की जाए तुलसी देवी की जाए भक्ति देवी की जाए सामिता भक्त वृंद की जाए all glories to assemble devotees. Hare. So Mata, I would just read the Sanskrit, then translation, then comment it. Sri Sukha Uvacha Evam Bhagavata Rajan Srivatsankena Satkruta Amantra Tam Parikramya Sagana Swalayam Yayo. So in this sloka, Srila Sukdev Goswami is summarizing the whole episode of Lord Shiva visiting Lord Vishnu and desiring and requesting him to show the Mohini Murti Darsana. So the whole episode we have seen so far. So everybody is kind of familiar with it. But just to recap, Bhagavan Shankar, during the episode of Samudra Manthan, appears to start with when Harahal came out and the compassionate Lord, under the permission of his consort, Parvati Mataji, he drank the uh, whole amount of the poison and kept it in his throat. That's why he's celebrated as Nilkant, Bhagavan Nilkant. Bhagavan Shankar is the topmost devotee in the opinion of Sukdev Goswami. Everybody knows that very famous slok about Lord Shiva. Can anyone recite that? anyone, anyone knows that slok? That Lord Shankar is the topmost of all Vaishnavas. Anyone?
Vaishnavanam Yatha Sambhu. That one, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, Prabhuji.
Vaishnavanam yathas. You know the slok.
No, Prabhuji.
Devanam yatha yachyuta. At the conclusion of Srimad Bhagavatam, the 12th canto, Sukdev Goswami is, uh, giving the importance of Srimad Bhagavatam, that how great Srimad Bhagavatam is. So he says, Nimna Ganam Yatha Ganga. Ganga ji is celebrated as the topmost of all the rivers in this world, most sanctifying river in this world. So much so that anyone who speaks the name of Sri Gangaji gets his sins are finished. A bird which crosses the river Ganges gets the new next life as a human form of life. These are the glories of Srimad Ganga Devi. So she says, Nimna Ganam Yatha. Nimna Ganam means all the rivers which flow towards downwards. So Nimna Ganam Yatha Sambhu. Sambhu yesterday, Prabhuji, Sanatan Prabhuji, defined what is Sambhu. Sambhu is the glance of Mahavishnu in order to start with the Mahat Tattva, like that. So Bhagavan Shankar is also celebrated as Sambhu. Nimna Ganam Yatha Sambhu, Devanam Yatha Achyuta. In all celebrated demigods, and Bhagavan Vishnu is considered the topmost. Vishnu Tattva, then Shiva Tattva and Jiva Tattva he explained yesterday. So Nimna Ganam Yatha Ganga, Devanam Yatha Achyuta. And then the Vaishnavanam Yatha Sambhu. This is the third line. He says that the Sambhu Bhagavan, it's like that. And then he says Puranam Yatha idam. This Bhagavatam is the topmost of all Puranas like that. So we are all very fortunate under the auspices of this satsang which we are doing every morning. We are all so fortunate under mercy of Sri Prabhupada that we are daily doing this satsang. Bhagavatam says, Nauttam slok vartayam justam tat kathamrutam. Uttam slok vartayam justam tat katham. Justam means one who enjoys that juice, rasamalayam. That one who is enjoying that every day, regularly. Nauttam slok vartayam justam tat katham. Syat sambramo antakale. Antakali is going to come for each and every dehi. Any jeev which has accepted a material body, the Antakal is going to come. And that is the greatest anxiety for anyone who has taken up this body. Who says this? Prahalad Mana. Says, Tat sadhu manya survarenam dehinam sada sam udvadnidhyam asadgraha. This body is asad. Asad means temporary. And because he has taken up this body, he is afraid at every moment when will death will come. Okay. So, asad grahanam and dehinam sadad. So we are all under this this fear, and to get remembrance of Lord Vishnu at the end of the life, this is the perfection of life, human form of life. No other species, all subhuman species have no such chance. They are not under even jurisdiction of Yamaraj. They are just evolving, suffering from the time immemorial karma phala life. But we are very fortunate, those who have come under the auspices of Sri Prabhupada mercy in this human form of life. So, what will happen? Nauttam slok vartayam justam tat katham syat sambramo antakale. Antakale he will have no sambram. Sambram means any confusion. Nauttam slok vartayam justam tat katham syat sambramo antakale smartam tat padambujam. There will be no problem for each of us in remembering Lord Sri Krishna, Lord Sri Vishnu at the end of our life. Why? Because Justam Tat Kathamritam. Every day we are enjoying Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the topmost of all Puranas. Srimad Bhagavatam guarantees in another sloka in 11th chapter. Yana astha naro rajan na pramadyat karhichit. Anyone who has developed astha in this process of bhakti dharma sasya param tapa. Bhagavan Krishna says 9.3. That this anyone who has developed astha, shraddha in worshipping Lord Sri Krishna, in rendering service to his pure devotees, na yena astha naroraj na pramadyat karit. He will not become lazy in doing that once he gets that taste. He will wake up very early to attend this class. And any opportunity for doing satsang, he will grasp it very eagerly. That's why Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu says, Bhakti Ras Bhavita Mati Kriyatam Yadi Kutopi Labhyate. Sanatana Goswami says that Bhakti Ras Bhavita Mati, Krishna consciousness, you go and purchase if anywhere is available. And what is the mulya for that? The only mulya is the eagerness. Tatra maulyam ekalam, laulyam ekalam maulyam. Janma sukriti na labhyate. Even if you have that karma kant for millions of lives and you have got sukruti, but that will still not get that eagerness. That eagerness comes from the mercy of His divine grace, like Sri Prabhupada and all great devotees. So this is the importance of getting this Krishna consciousness, and then we will have no, and then Yan Rasta Naro Rajan and Brahmadyat Karjitit Nimilya Nitreva Davan Nimilyam Nitreva. Nimilyam Nitreva means the eyes are closed. With eyes closed, he is running full speed on a super highway. He will not meet any accident. He will not, get any kind of problem, and he will reach very safely the destination. The destination is the lotus feet of Lord Sri Krishna in Golok Vrindavan. He will definitely reach. Each of us, Each of us will reach that. That is guaranteed by Srimad Bhagavatam, Sri Sukadeva Goswami. There is no Neha Vikramanasosti Pratyavana Vidyate. Whatever we have even spoken Hare Krishna one time, that is eternally deposited in our account. Now, what remains for us to do? Ye yatha mam prapadyante tansate brajamya. As much effort you and me can put, we can accelerate the process. So this is the whole philosophy behind this Srimad Bhagavatam, which we are doing every morning. And in this katha, Bhagavan Shankar is giving us the hint that how we can become pure exalted devotees by sincerely trying and developing as much as sattva gun and bhakti like that. Yasyasti bhaktir bhagavati kinchana sarve gune samasate sura. As long as our bhakti becomes purer, then our eligibility also becomes higher and we reach Lord Krishna. Even in this one lifetime, we can reach. So that's how Shankar Bhagavan is giving us this clue how to develop love for Lord Sri Krishna. And in Bhagavad Gita also it is said that yam yam vapi smaran bhavan tyajanti ante kalevaram. You and me, we are all engrossed in Dehatma Buddhi. At every moment we are in the Dehatma Buddhi. I am this body. This is my wife, this is my children, this is my money, this is my car, this is my bank balance. We're 24/7 engrossed in this. So slowly, as we approach the far end of our life, we should start doing developing this detachment. This detachment cannot come artificially. It has to come by increasing the rasa in Bhagavad Katha, Bhagavatam. So Gramya Katha versus Krishna Katha. As much as possible, keep your mind in Krishna. Satatam kirtayanto mam yatantasya dradavata. So all this we have to learn from Srimad Bhagavatam Katha and the Satsang which we are doing like that. So this Katha, we already know that Bhagavan Shankar has already had the audience of Mohini Murti and and uh, and he got affected by the internal potential, Yog Maya, not Durgaji. Durgaji, he has already, is concerned, and he has already burnt Kamdev. That's why Kamdev is known as Ananda. So there is no possibility of material lust in him. But lust for Lord Sri Krishna is not material. Sukadeva Goswami also says that all the younger gopis, even married gopis, they develop love for Lord Sri Krishna, who was a parkiya. Instead of loving her own husband, she is loving Lord Sri Krishna. But because she is loving Lord Sri Krishna, the material lust goes away. Srila Prabhupada gives example that, the sun, Teji Amna Dosam, the one who is so powerful, it has no dosa, he has no fault. Like the sun evaporates dirty water from a ditch. Does the sun get contaminated? No, the water becomes purified. Similarly, if we have material desires or whatever we have, if we reach Lord Sri Krishna, is going to purify. Just going in contact with him, he will purify our consciousness. So that's why Prabhupada Maharaj has given us these four rags and, the chanting of Hare Krishna. We should chant 16 rounds, those who want to progress 16 rounds, then 25 rounds on Ekadasis like that. And then as much as possible do satsang. Our process is sangye chalo. We are not progressing here. Prahalad Maharaj told Narsi Bhagwan, I don't want to get liberated alone. Netan, Vihan, Kama, Nrupana, Kama. I don't want to get Mumuksa. I want to take all of this with me. Those who are engaged in making material plans. So we have to be compassionate like Lord Shankar and blaze all other devotees to go with us. We should always encourage each other in progressing. If somebody for any reason is falling behind, we should boost their progress like this. So these are some of the thoughts which I thought of sharing. We all know the katha that how Lord Shankar, after having the discussion, got affected by the internal potency, and then in presence of his own wife, and all other associates and all that. But they were all very fortunate. Why? Because they had darshan of Lord Shiva. All of them got the dose of the Krishna Bhakti, and they were all going to be in his Leela like that. So not only Shiva Ganas, but all of us who enjoyed this episode, Falasruti will tell us that like that. So here Sukdev Goswami is telling us that, after circumambulating, circumambulation is very important. Even if we go to any temple, we do temple deity circumambulation. And all our adults, Gurujis, and so we should do circumambulation, fall at their feet, and ask for the service. Niyum Shmatma Dasi. And just appoint me as your servant. Das dasanu dasosmi. Like that. So these are our general fundamentals which we learn from our discussion every morning. And I'm so grateful to all the mothers, and especially Matajis who have organized this and allow me to speak to the Mata. I offer my obeisances to all who have listened to what I have to say here, and I take permission to leave here, Mata.
Hare
Hari Bol.
Krishna
Jai
Prahalad
Shri
Ananda
Krishna.
Prabhuji, thank you so much for explaining very nicely all the previous verses and coming on to today's verse. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Very grateful to you, Prabhu. You are the savior, Prabhuji, for us.
Mataji, I
Very
have no
much
word.
for your
Thank you.
association. We are really grateful to you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, dear devotees, anybody want to share anything, ask anything to Prahalad Anand Prabhu, please go ahead. Any questions, any realizations? Yes, Sunil Prabhu,
Hare
please
Krishna,
go.
Hare Krishna Prabhupada. Prabhuji, you said that I don't want to get delivered alone. We want to deliver all. I mean, you
Yeah.
were referring to book distribution, Prabhu. But Prabhuji, I don't like that book distribution at all, Prabhu. Like it is so awkward. I mean, going on streets. Yeah, I did sometimes, but Prabhu, one will take. I don't like Prabhu that. It's compulsory. I mean, so far like that book distribution. I know.
Yeah, that's right. So, you have to give away your own inclination, just like Arjun. Arjun didn't want to fight. And Lord Krishna said, no, you fight. All right. So then finally Arjun said what? Bhagavan Krishna told him what? Yatyachasi tatha kuru. Hmm? So Arjun said, now karisye vachanam tava. I will do what you say. So similarly, you don't want to do book distribution, but who says that? Rupad Maharaj says, very famous lecture in Los Angeles. Uh, distribute my books, distribute my books, distribute my books. So what I do for last 20 years, we have been doing in Las Vegas. We buy small booklets by contributing, all right? And we give out freely, all right? We don't charge anyone, XYZ. Anywhere I go, I carry few books. Yesterday there was a welfare clinic here in Las Vegas. And I carried 7 books, small, perfect question, perfect answer. And each table in that small fair, I gave one book to every one of them as a gift. All right? They give gift to you, I give gift like that. So what I'm saying is, even if you don't like, try it. And once you try like that few times, the rest will develop, right? Sometimes people will be, oh, I don't want this book like this, that. Right, right. So don't get affected. You have done your attempt, all right? And the super soul inside your heart, he knows, he not is Upadrashta Hanumanta, he knows that this is trying for my mission in this material, Lord Krishna's mission in this world. Paritrana sadhunam and vinasaya cha duskritam. And dharma samstapna. What is the dharma of Kali Yuga? Harinam Sankirtan. Srila Prabhupada says, any jiva, howsoever sinful, if he touches my book, reads one page, even one paragraph, or even one sentence, his life will change. Change from what? From 0 to 1. He is 0 material consciousness. Now he will start 1. He will come in touch with that book and the super soul. Your duty is to execute. What happens next is not your lookout. It's lookout between the super soul of that jiva and the book. All right? So this is how we should develop taste for book distribution. Even if you don't have, keep doing that. If you have other services which you like, you can opt for that. But those who like to do book distribution have like that. That is the topmost priority. I personally, my Guru Maharaj has also, यह प्रभुपादस्य साहित्य यह प्रकाश्य वितिरेच. My Guru Maharaj was honored by this, man, that, he's Prabhupada, he spread so much in Russia, Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. Like so many Russians have become theists. Otherwise, they are all atheistic demons. Eh? They become so soft-hearted. So many Matajis have come and stayed in Vrindavan from Russia. They're wearing saris and they're just like Indian girls, women. So what we should do is to have this mercy pass on. Even we cannot give any mercy to anyone. We are not that exalted. But our duty is to pass on the mercy which we have received. Right? That's why Bhagavan Krishna told Arjuna what? 11.33. He said that I have killed all of these demons. All right? But you nimitta matra bhavasavya sachi. You become nimitta matra. So we have to become instrumental. And that's what probably I would recommend you to do. If you like any other service in temple, you can always do. But it depends how much reciprocation you get from Lord Sri Krishna in your heart to do it. So that's how bhakti is not just one-fold, it is ninefold and 64 items are explained. Out of these, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given only 5. And do you know those 5 ones, Sunil Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, bolo.
Bhagavad Sadhu Sangha, Bhagavatam Shravan, Madhyavasa,
Mhm.
and all that.
Shraddha is Srimurti Pujan.
Yes, so deity worship.
So these are so Nam Sankirtan, Sadhu Sang, all these things we can do. Right? But if you do not like this service, that's okay, fine. Lord Krishna is so liberal that he accepts service from, but he doesn't accept service directly from you and me. Right? We have to go through the Guru Parampara. That's why he says in Adi Puran, he says, Ye me bhakti jana partha, na me bhakta te jana. Those who are my devotees, they say, I'm a Lord Krishna devotee. No, they are not. Mad bhakta nam ye bhakta te me bhakta tamamata. Those are my topmost devotees who are my devotees of my devotees. And we only know Srila Prabhupada as the greatest of all our pure devotees. Mahajana yen gata sapantha. So Prabhupada Maharaj is great Mahajan. Who has come in our life with causeless mercy. I personally feel that, I was not eligible for this. But just by coming in contact with one article in Bhagavad Gita, I mean, in Back to Godhead magazine, long back in 1980, that's where my life changed. I said, this man talks so much sense to me. And who gave me that book? BTG, I don't remember. So that great soul who gave me that book, I'm eternally indebted to that soul. Similarly, you can also become like that. So I would just suggest that, you try that, and if you don't like, you switch to other. But Srila Prabhupada will be most satisfied if we do that. Just pass out little small book to someone. Sometimes I gave it to one Target employee in here in Las Vegas. He just took it and threw it in the garbage. I just went it and took it back. He saw me doing that. But that's okay. In this world, there are more demons than good people. All right? They are outright like that. But you don't get affected. You just see that as a tattenu kampam susamiksamana. All the reverses in our life is also his mercy. So this kind of mentality, attitude, and compassion we should develop. That's what I would say. And I'm trying for that, Prabhuji. Very well.
Hare
Thank you so
Krishna.
much, Prabhuji. I will do so. Thank you so much.
Hari Bol.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, Prahalad Anand Prabhu, for beautiful answer. I would like to add here,
Mhm.
there are so many platforms where you can donate the money and they will distribute on behalf of you. Like my Guru Maharaj has a book table, where they collect money from us, and there are so many disciples of Guru Maharaj who distributes on behalf of us like that. Like every month, I don't go personally for book distribution, and
Mhm.
Guru Maharaj's favorite thing is book distribution. So I I donate to that table. So they take that money and they will distribute on behalf of us. So like that also you can support. You can just give money to a person who is distributing, so they will distribute. There are many platforms even in India. Here, if you want to do it, it will be in dollars, but then it's expensive for my income that I earn. So I give it in India, so it is cheaper for me because I earn in dollars and then I can pay easily in rupees. So I do it back in India. So their Guru Maharaj's book table, they will distribute on behalf of me. So like that, like whoever gives money, like that, on behalf of them, they will distribute. So that is easier. Like if you can't do it by yourself, like at least we can do like that. Yeah. Some
Right,
way or
right.
other way help big book
Yes,
distribution.
Mataji.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a very good idea, actually.
Yeah.
Also, this vedabase.io, they
Mhm.
also accept some donations, so
Yes.
that, and
Yes.
that's a very good website for, I usually put a small sticker at the back of the book I distribute and tell them to refer to that, because all the books, Prabhupada Maharaj books are there and free of charge. So anyone who is little interested can explore further from there, like that. So these are good ideas, probably. Haribol.
Yes. 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 Now we have other question, Prabhuji. Jai Gaurang Prabhu, please go ahead.
Haribol?
Mataji, you're on mute, Mata.
Mataji, you're on mute.
Sorry. I was speaking on mute. Okay. Sorry. Can you unmute Prabhuji? Jai Gaurang Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Then,
Can you hear me, Prabhu?
yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Haribol.
Pranam, Prabhu. Pranam, Vaishnav, all Vaishnav and Vaishnavis.
Yeah.
Prabhu, I have a question and realization.
Mhm.
I learned from my His Grace Pran Govinda Das Prabhu, without any arms in battlefield, anyone
Mhm.
cannot look like Arjun cannot fight or something, do something.
Mhm.
So I also think about that book is our Astra means arms.
Right,
So
canon,
for
yeah.
that reason, I always took books in my car last 4 years, but I initiated just last years.
Okay.
So I have questions. Which one is the first I give? First, which books is want to give him or her? Which
Mhm.
books? Small books look like
Okay.
higher test, perfect question, perfect answer, chant and be happy,
Right.
and another behind birth and death.
Mhm.
So which one is the first to
First
give
book?
anyone?
Yes.
First book.
Pi-
Which one?
Okay. What I think is, most of the Westerners and others, they are familiar with this word yoga. Okay. There are many
Yoga.
more
Yeah.
yoga. Yeah, they know it, the word yoga. So
Okay.
there is a small booklet which says
Mm-hmm.
perfection of yoga, like that. So that is one
Yeah.
of my favorite one. And
Okay.
yeah, just so that I said, do you know about yoga? He says, oh, I'm trying to find out. Like that, you can pass on like that. So that's one. Another one is perfect question, perfect answer. Right. So usually in talk we can say, do you have any questions in your life? They say, oh, I have so many questions. Says, there was one American Peace Corps person who went in the time of President Carter. His name was Bob Cohen, and he went and met Srila Prabhupada in eastern India, somewhere in Assam or somewhere. And then he had questions, and all the questions were answered. So would you like to? Yeah, sure. So this is how you can kind of induce like that. So these two books I really like. Another one is Easy Journey to Other Planets.
Okay.
So just last week, I ordered 6 big cartons of each of small books like that. So this will be good for 1 year to pass on to other people like that. So these are listed in vedabase.io, all the small booklets. So you can select whichever like that. But this yoga book is very good because people are familiar with that word. So that's
Okay.
that would I would like it. Yeah. Hare
Okay. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for that beautiful question and very nice answers. As you said, yoga, everybody can connect, and perfect questions. You have any questions and struggling in life, so take this book. Wow, that's very nice, Prabhuji. Thank you so much for such a beautiful answer. Thank you, Prabhu, for that nice question. So it's helpful for everyone. Now Shamagauri Mataji wants to speak. Shamagauri Mataji, over to you.
Dhanotara Mata.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Please accept my humble obeisances. Our ghost, Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for taking the class today, because I just now came to know that His Grace Shami Krishi Prabhuji is again in the hospital. That's why I couldn't reach out to him.
He had some height problem or something. Last time also he was speaking from hospital.
Yes.
I had his association for 2 years in Tobacco, New Jersey, in 95, 96. I know his Mataji also, Manorama Mata, like that. So, so let's all pray for him to improve. Like that. Can we chant one time Hare Krishna mantra, all of us together?
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yes.
We can, if we are done, we can close.
Yeah.
Okay.
If anybody have anything, I think, please can you share the contact of book distribution in India? Thank you so much. Yeah, Sindhura Mataji, can you WhatsApp me, Mataji? I can send you the details. Can you send me a message in WhatsApp? If you don't have my number, I can put here.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Okay, I'll put my number here. There is traveling Sankirtan parties. Attapur does that. They go on the buses and they travel and they distribute. That is also a very nice platform to distribute books on behalf of you. You can just donate and they will distribute on behalf of you. Yeah, thank you so much. I would like to offer my obeisances to all of you. Vanchakalpatarobhyasya
कृपासिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः।
कोटि वैष्णव की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय,
की जय।
His Prahalad Ananda Prabhu ji ki jai, His Shami Krishi Prabhu ji ki jai.
जय।
Jai. Thank you
Hari Bol.
everyone. We'll close the
Hare
call for
Krishna,
today.
Hare
Hari
Bol,
Bol.
Hare